everyone, this is Meenal Vijay Pense and let's see what the first week of November 2020 has in store for the sun sign Gemini. For the sun sign Gemini, the first week of November 2020 is going to be a little bit of an upsetting week mentally as well as emotionally. You see, sometimes we just fall right in the middle of certain situations and circumstances that we are not comfortable in dealing. We rather avoid the situation rather than go through it. But unfortunately, the first week of November 2020 for the Geminis is exactly the kind of week where you will be thrust into a situation where you do not want to actually deal with it, but then you will have to actually grin, bear with it and move on. Hence, the week in general is going to be a little bit uncomfortable. I will specifically use the word uncomfortable for the sun sign Gemini because it's going to be a little bit emotional, overwhelming, and that is not a place that you would like to see yourself in. But yes, in this week, certain overwhelming emotions are going to be involved, and it's kind of going to be difficult for you to literally get your way out of it. So yes, the overall theme for the Geminis for the first week of November 2020 is a little bit mentally and emotionally upsetting and uncomfortable. Moving on to the work. This week will start off with a little bit of backlog of the previous week as well as a fresh lot that comes in at the starting of the week in itself. So yes, there's going to be a lot of work pending and you will have literally like an arm-long list of things to be done by the end of the month. So yes, work-wise, you will have to be right on your toes. You will have to see to it that you complete each and every task meticulously on time. That is going to require quite a lot of your time, your strength and stamina, and you might actually feel very tired at the end of the day. So the cards advise you to be a little bit way in advance of your schedules and see to it that if possible you finish your work before time, if not on time. It's actually recommended that you finish your work before time so that you're ready for the next task in advance and you finish your deadlines before time. It will be much more of a relief for you that way. Moving on to the area of finances. Finances are actually very perfectly balanced. There's nothing to get worried about at all. In fact, for this first week of November 2020, you will be financially absolutely in control, knowing where your finances are going, where they are coming from, in a space where you know that your finances are absolutely comfortable and there is nothing to actually worry about. Moving on to the space of relationships. Yes, the in general mood of the week and your workspace environment and the commitments is going to make you put some kind of a pressure or burden on your loved one. See to it that you kind of don't become too overbearing on your partner because the week is not going exactly very right for you. So in order to balance it out, see to it that you try to balance your work and your personal life. Don't get very overwhelmed. You know, this is going to be a week where you are actually going to get kind of overwhelmed emotionally and mentally with the in general happenings of your life for the first week of November 2020. See to it that you communicate with your partner. See to it that you balance your work and your personal life so that you don't become too overbearing for your partner. Also moving on to the health space, this entire week, because I've already been mentioning quite some time that it's going to be emotionally and mentally overwhelming and a little bit uncomfortable. Obviously, this takes a little bit toll on your health. Not that you're going to get something or not that you're going to fall sick, but yes, there is a definite chance that you are going to feel very, very drained. For this reason, see to it that for the first week of November 2020, whatever work it is that you are having, probably in your personal space, especially in your professional space, or something that you've, let's say, committed to your partner that you would do a certain job or a certain thing. See to it that you're very, very well planned, you're meticulously planned, and you complete your work before time so that you don't really feel the pressure. See to it that you're well rested. Let's say you have a very long day. Let's say the entire week is so tiring, you do not have really time to look up and breathe. In that too, see to it that you give yourself, let's say 20 minutes or 25 minutes of a slight napping. Even that will prove very, very helpful to your physical health. So yes, there is a chance of being drained in general for the first week of November 2020. See to it that throughout the entire week, try not to get very frazzled, try not to get very worked up, even if the external circumstances might actually want you to do so. Try to maintain your mental calm and peace, and I'm sure you will have a very good week.